Coach, congrats on the win. And go ahead and get us started with the opening segment.
Yeah, good win for us. I thought coming off a difficult road trip, all the way from Vegas, a quick turnaround from playing Sunday to playing Wednesday. So hats off to these girls that, again, never complain, come to work hard every single day, and slowly they're seeing the results of the last couple of months that we've been working our asses off. So I'm really happy for this group. We know where we are. We know what's at stake and the things that we want to accomplish as a group. And I think we're all committed to try to do it. And that's all I can ask for it at this part of the season. It feels good to have 3 wins in a row. I think it's the second time we've done it in the season. So what this does, it gives perspective, to all the hours that we put in the gym, that finally the results are starting to come out. We knew that if we work hard the right way, without looking to the left or to the right and focusing on what we wanted to accomplish, things would eventually arrive. And I think slowly things are turning around for us. We'll see if it's too little too late, but we're definitely going to try to go up that leaderboard as up as we can get from here in the next 6 games that we have left.
Coach, we kept commenting on it being a great team win. It seems like you have different people stepping in at different times, not just your starting 6. So can you kind of touch on some players that you thought really did a spectacular job in some critical moments here in the match?
Yeah, I think let's start with this girl on the right. She's came in last 2 games after being in the bench the whole season, and Kaylee suffered an injury, and that's how it's been. Next girl up. She has accepted the challenge, not today, but the game before at Vegas. She also had an incredible match for us. So starting with her, again, she was really dominant in her presence on block. She controlled the middle of the net for us. I thought we won that battle today, and she was effective with her serve, which she's been working on. So that's great. Other than Janice, I thought Paula had a phenomenal match today. She's been slowly stepping up the last couple of games, and she gave us a lot of oxygen in a lot of moments where we couldn't put the ball down, and she kept digging those balls for us to give us energy. And then Kaylee, Cox, after being three sets on the bench on a tough situation, in a tight ball game, haven't played also in a couple of matches, to step in, and it's like if nothing happened. So again, everybody that comes in is doing their job. The double sub I thought was key today on the 3 sets that we won. Wilma came in and pressed with the serve, Morgan pressed with the block and the attack. So I thought overall it was again a great team win, like you said, and that's what we've been preaching whole year, that we don't have any player that will go 40 points every night and carry us. We really need to share the load and try to be good as a group. And I think I'm happy that slowly things are being seen. So,
Janice, so you had such a great match, and even the match before this one. So tell me, how does it feel, when you get the nod to start and, make your presence known on the court?
Yeah. Thank you, by the way. I've been waiting all season just for the head nod and just my opportunities to go on the court. My mindset is pretty much just to be ready every single match, because the opportunity is going to come here and there, and it has been the past 2 matches. So pretty much just having that mindset, and obviously just preparing and practice. All the girls are super competitive and we help each other out. So even coming off the bench, I seek their input and feedback. So that's been really helpful. And just all my teammates, they've just been super helpful on everything that I've been doing in practice. So that just makes it easier, along going in, coming out, and just the whole season.
Yeah. And Izzy, I just wanted to ask you, when you see the Mojo starting to go to their second setter, and then their other outside, and then their other right side, is there kind of a feel? Do you guys talk about that at all, or do you kind of get the sense that they're struggling and they're pulling at straws? What's the conversation like when you see those substitutions happen?
I know before the game we prepare for every single player. We know that there's a probability of them coming inside the court and changing the game, so we're prepared for all the players that come inside. I was really glad that it really didn't, we stayed in rhythm, didn't matter who came on San Diego's side. So I think we really did good job with scouting and doing our job on the court.
So, Coach, you were 0-6 against San Diego. You got the first win, and now Orlando on Friday. So, how does that feel, and what's the mindset going into Friday, last home match?
Yeah, it hasn't changed for us. Even when we were 0-7 and bottom of the pile, we wanted to keep chipping and keep getting better individually and as a group every day, and hoping that this kind of games and wins will come along the way. So, this gives us confidence. To keep working hard. This gives us reassurance that the things that we're working on are the right things to work on. And again, we have a tough battle on Friday here at home with Orlando, one of the top teams in the league. I thought last time we had them here, we had a really nice opportunity to beat them, and ended up losing in 4, all of the sets really tight. So I'm excited for a new opportunity to compete with them. We still have 2 games with them left, so I think if we can get those 2, we're gonna go 500 with them. And so we're in the situation that we are. We're trying to put attainable goals for us to finish the best way possible. And we want to, like I told you before the game, we started 0-7 the season. We want to finish 7-0 the season. And that will, even if we don't end up making the playoff, that would speak highly about this group and the way they train and the way they progress through the season. So that's our short-term goal. And next team is Orlando for us to fulfill that.
Yes. So as a coach, you have a different perspective of the game. So what do you think were some key points or some things that you saw that were different that made this game the first win, the franchise's first win against San Diego?
I thought today we were really aggressive from the service line. Even from the beginning, we wanted to establish the pattern of serving short and deep and varying it through the whole game. And I thought we were successful at the beginning with the short serve. Then they adjusted to it. We started serving deep. And our main goal was trying to get their setter out of comfort. I think the 3rd and the 4th set, our level of service went down and the setter got comfortable setting. But I think our strategy with serve and block defense, I thought, was the key for us today to come up with the victory. I thought we beat them 14-5 in blocks, if I kind of out of my head the numbers, and our efficiency in attack was better than them, and that's the name of the game. If you can attack at a high efficiency and control their offense, you have a big shot to win, and I thought that's what we did today.